representing light, shadow, and form in our drawings. Value relationships. When drawing, it's much more important to think about the relationships between values rather than the individual values in isolation. The values surrounding one value can affect how we perceive that value. For example, how different are the values of these two middle squares? The left one looks a little bit lighter than a middle value, and the right one looks a little bit darker than a middle value. But they're not different at all. They're the exact same value 5. The surrounding values affect how we perceive the values on the inside. The checkerboard illusion. One of the most powerful demonstrations of how our perception of values can fool us is the famous checkerboard illusion. Square A looks darker than square B, but only because of context. Watch this. If we extend the value from A down to B, we clearly see that they're the same value. The actual value we see is the local value plus lighting conditions. The cylinder is casting a shadow over the white square B, making it darker and equal in value to the black square A that's in light. So what's going on here? Are we stupid? No. But our brain is getting tricked. So we expect a black square to be darker than any white square, even when a white square is in shadow. The context is influencing our expectations, which tricks our perception of the values. Even after we know what's happening, it's still hard to believe that they're the same. Context and expectations are powerful. This illusion perfectly illustrates why we can't trust our brain's automatic labeling of things. When we're drawing, we need to override our brain's tendency to say, this is a white square, so I'm gonna make it white. Or this is a black square, so I'm gonna make it black. Instead, we need to see and draw the actual values created by the combination of local value and lighting. This is a very common mistake when drawing portraits. We make the white of the eye literally white, and it can look a little terrifying. We have to remember that the white of the eye is a portion of the eyeball. A ball is a 3D form that has planes facing in all directions, and the value of each plane depends on the angle of the light. As we draw